Exactly one of the sectors and industries that have been reeling because of the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's talk about insurance this morning and see exactly what were the biggest performance indicators in 2019 as we were approaching 2020 and as we are welcoming 2021 in an area that most are going to say we're yet to see the real effects of what were policy withdrawals and policy surrenders as parts of the economy were coming to the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, you do know we spoke about this widely on exactly what was going on in that industry. In this sense, most people now were getting back their policies or totally withdrawing them as they lost jobs and were trying to actually get by 2020. So the industry was really reeling from those effects. Now this morning, we start by giving you numbers of exactly where we are in terms of this industry. Top 4, top 3, and exactly what has been happening as we expect to get into a lot of mergers and acquisitions. According to industry experts, as even the regulatory environment keeps on getting tougher and tougher for some of the non-performing companies now. Okay, let's go back to 2019 and see exactly what was the net premium for the industry in that insurance sector. And from that, you can actually say that, well, quarter 4 of 2019 was not really that bad if you look at the net premium income for the insurance, and that was really affected in 2020. We're waiting to see exactly what the entire results are going to look like, and we're going to talk about them this year, most importantly, as we wait to see what the effects of the coronavirus pandemic are going to be. But you can see the net premium income for the insurance has continued to increase. If you go back to the quarter 4 of 2017 all the way to quarter 4 of 2020. Good. All right. Now, IRA has given us numbers this morning that we are relying on. Now, UIP Insurance has beat CIC to claim top spot in general insurance. Now, data from the insurer, that is IRA Authority, now indicates that UIP closed June at a market share of 8.3%. Now, if we go back to 2019, and that's why I'm really looking back to that quarter 4 of 2019, they were at 7.1% market share. Now, this came under UIP's gross written premium growing at 17% to 6.05 billion shillings. Now, CIC market share dropped 8.3% to 8.1% as APA declined 7.2% from 7.4% in the quarter 4 of 2019. That's exactly how we start this morning. Let's go back to another area that you have to know as well. Now, Treasury did indicate that really counties are yet to actually get their monies from CBK, upwards of 35 billion shillings. Now let's look at exactly what the equitable share of revenue the counties are this morning. Again, that's another issue that we have to look at, and you can actually see that it has been growing all the way from 2016 to 2019, 2020. But again, we have to really talk about what the effects have been in terms of budgetary allocations. There have been talks about how the government now doesn't have that much money to push to the counties. But the questions we're asking this morning is why can't they go for this money even as they cry for these delays from Treasury or the general lack of these funds that's supposed to go to the counties just to enable them to get on with the activities? Because we do know some county bosses have been saying, well, their counties are grounded, some of which have led to the tussle that we're seeing with the health sector in the country, which is prone heavily in the counties. Right, we're starting 2021, and we have to know this as well. Now, there's something that we're calling the energy cost in the country. Has been always a talking point for anybody really looking at the way in which our economy runs. And we do know Kenya is an energy-driven economy, and I'm talking about fuel. Now, today, we're starting with news from EPRA that, well, if you get back to 2019, the fuel cost levy was at the highest 2.65 shillings. That is per kilowatt hour. Good. Now, it's at the highest as we start this week, 2021. Now, any meter that is going to be read as of January 2021 is going to attract a cost of 2.58 per kilowatt hour. Those are the shillings, meaning that as 2021, if you've been complaining about the energy bills that are getting forwarded to you being high, you're bound to even pay more, because according to this, it's going to get as close as it was as of December 2019. Talk about starting 2021 on a high. Now, those are some of the top issues that you should know. And this week, we shall be keeping a tabs on that. Get involved 2146 at Metropole TVKE across all your social media platforms. I am at Kia Gesimba. Our 2 hours begin right about now.